Today we're going to go ahead and replace the kitchen faucet in our RV. When we bought our RV, it was a couple years old. The faucet already had a little bit of corrosion on it, but as we were traveling over the last year and a half or so, especially spending time in New Mexico, the water was kind of not so great to the fixtures. This got a lot more corrosion, and so it was just time to replace it. You can see on the thing that there used to be little handles that stuck out here, and those are completely gone now. A little corrosion around. So we went ahead. You can find the almost exact replacements for about $30, less than $30 on Amazon, at least for ours. It was a pretty standard like RV fixture. So we're going to go ahead and replace it. So the first step is to turn the water off. So I just turned the water off outside to the RV, let the taps run for a little bit just to make sure there weren't there's any water in the lines. When I unscrew the fixture, there will probably be a little bit of drippage, so I'll have a cup or something to catch it, but it shouldn't be too much. So after that, I'm going to duck under. We couldn't access it from the front of our sink. There's a cabinet there, but I couldn't reach in to get access here. So we have a cabinet down here at the back of the sink, which gives me a good access to get up in there and undo the fixture. So I'm going to climb under there and get to it. So we're inside the cabinet. We've got a light on in here just to be able to see up in here. I'm just making note that our cold line has some special markings just so I can keep track of it. It's 4 little purple dots, and the warm line does not have that, so it should be pretty easy to keep track of. I do have a bowl here to just catch anything that drips when I unscrew this. So I'm using pliers to just try to remove there's some L fixtures at the bottom of the faucet fixture, so I'm just trying to use some pliers to reach in there and remove those. As the first step to take this out, I've gotten the cold water line, just have it sitting in a cup here, so the water that keeps dribbling out doesn't go over the floor. Hot water is pretty tricky to reach. I'm just trying to loosen it enough so I can get it with so I'd be able to hand loosen it. Alright, so I used some pliers to try and reach up in here and loosen the fixture until I could hand loosen it. And so now I'm able to hand loosen that. It's pretty easy. I'm just going to get a little splash of water here when I finally get it off. There we go. And again, just shove this in a cup so it kind of collects some of the water. So we've now got the water hoses out of the way. There are now some black washer nuts that are black washers that are on here that I'm going to unscrew. And then the thing should just pop right off. These I'm able to hand unscrew. The new fixture comes with replacements of these, so I'm not going to bother keeping them. They are plastic though, so they're actually still in pretty good shape. Okay, the other one is off, so I'm now going to take the fixture off. Alright, so now that this is loose, we can just actually pull the whole thing right off. The new one comes with this piece as well, so we're going to go ahead and get rid of that. We'll do some cleaning here, and then we'll get ready to put the new one on. Okay, so we've cleaned out the area a bit. We're going to put the washer piece in here. These little ridges go up to hold the fixture actually in place. So there's not a whole lot to do here other than just setting that in. We've got our new fixture here. It's a little taller than the old one, but it's the same footprint otherwise. And so we're just going to set that in there. And then I'm going to duck under and tighten these. These are the new, I don't know what you call them, lock washers or whatever. I'll tighten them on, and then we'll put the water hoses back on. Alright, so we're going to duck under. I'm going to go ahead and do the hot side first, just because that's the slightly harder one. Just roll these on up, and then I'll hand tighten them a bit after I get both of them on. And we'll just go ahead and hand tighten those so it's not going to come loose, not going to fly off. All right, now we're going to go ahead and reattach our water lines. This should be a little easier in reverse. I'm going to do the hot water first. Again, just screws on. I'm going to hand tighten it first, and then I'll reach in there with my pliers to tighten it a bit more. The other one as well. Okay, so we've retightened the water connections. Everything seems like it should be in good shape. I'm going to go outside, turn the water back on. Hopefully we don't get any leaks, and our faucet will just be working. It's a pretty simple repair. Okay, so I turn the water back on. Doesn't appear to be anything leaking, so ta-da, we have water. So I think we're pretty much all done. And now we actually have handles again, which is nice. It's a little higher, also nice. It wasn't intentional, but it was a really easy thing to replace. So.
Also doesn't look gross.
Yeah, it doesn't look gross. The rest of the sink probably needs to be replaced at some point. We've got like some primer and stuff that we've dropped in there that's not coming out, but the faucet looks nice now.
Is this the first faucet you've ever replaced, or have you done this before?
I have done faucets before in houses.
In houses?
Yeah.
Many times, or?
Not a lot.
Not a lot.
I couldn't tell you exactly how many. Probably like one kitchen, 2 or 3 bathroom faucets.
It's pretty easy to do, though.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to do. It's certainly not any harder in an RV. Okay, so that was pretty easy. We've done a lot of other things in the RV that have not been so easy. On a scale of 0 to 10, as far as being difficult, repairs for an RV, this is probably like a 1 or a 2. So hit us in the comments. Tell us if you've had an easy experience with this sort of thing, or tell us stories of any really difficult RV repairs you might have had. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching.